This is weird for Sarah because she can see these cameras. They're not hidden. It was another Big Brother shock as one of our favourite housemates was evicted last night. For 37 days, Sarah was a serious player in the game, and not through underhanded tactics or playing the game, but just for being a whole heck of a lot of fun.
They say good things come in small packages, and for Sarah, they are not wrong, with the show's Pocket Rocket proving that she may be small in stature, but not in fight. And Sarah joins us live now in studio. You were so close to the end.
Thank you. So close, but yet so far.
Oh, how upsetting that you're just 2 eliminations away from the grand final.
I mean, yeah, because I went on the second last day, so everyone actually left the next night, but I would really feel for the person who came fourth. I think I'd prefer to come fifth than fourth, because that's a bit too close for my liking. But,
yeah. Fourth is definite loser. Loserville fourth.
I mean, when you put it that way.
Yeah. Now, as we mentioned in the intro, 37 days in the Big Brother house.
Yeah.
What do you reckon was the hardest part about being there?
Probably the fact that we were told about coronavirus, but we knew nothing about it. So that was actually really hard because we knew nothing about it, but we've been told bits and pieces. So we were left questioning. And because there's nothing to do in the house, all you do is think. You overthink everything. So you think about your family, you think about your friends, and yeah, we just kept on overthinking about the situation.
Yeah, right.
Who was the hardest to live with?
Oh, probably Kieran. As much as I love him, he's like my younger brother, even though he'll constantly remind me that he's older than me. But, you know, he would constantly annoy me and make these noises and constantly talk, and you just want to tell him to shut up even though you love him. But, yeah, but I don't think I'd live with him, but he's an amazing friend.
That's what I think people were feeling the same way at home, yelling at the TV, "Shut up, Kieran."
Yeah. What are you doing, Kieran?
What are you doing? We're going to go back to the early days in Big Brother house. We've got to talk about the story of the Ginger Dread house, right?
Oh,
This
yes.
is one of our favourite moments and involves your biggest fear. Let's have a look now.
I've vomited before. I've hyperventilated, it gets bad. Oh, it's like a boob.
It's like a very hairy boob.
Yeah.
Very hairy boob. Talk us through this knee phobia of yours and why it causes you so much distress.
Yeah, so I was actually diagnosed with genophobia, it's clinically diagnosed by a doctor back when I was 14, and it's because I witnessed someone injure themselves, and I actually didn't tell Big Brother what my fear was. I actually think that he got my fear from my doctor's notes, because the doctor obviously had to put it down because it's clinically diagnosed.
Yeah, right.
So I didn't think he would put me in it. As you guys heard, I said, nah, I'm not going into the house. I've got no fears except for knees, but they aren't going to put me in a room full of knees, but they did. They did.
And how serious is your reaction to this?
I mean, I've actually vomited before. I've hyperventilated. Yeah, people that have in the first circumstance where I witnessed someone injure their knee, they were comforting me, and they were actually in a lot of pain because I couldn't stop crying. It's a lot, and it's so weird, but yeah.
And if you are just tuning in, then they are knees, they're not hairy boobs, right?
Yeah.
A lot of the housemates are back in town for the big grand final tomorrow night. Have you caught up with anybody, or is anyone ignoring your texts, or where are we at?
No, not really. We're all pretty excited to see each other. You know, Sophie's one of my best friends, so we got our nails done together. I'm catching up with her almost every night, as well as Dan as well. It's nice to see everyone because you become a family in that house. So yeah, exciting.
So there's one more eviction tonight.
Yeah, loser 4.
Would hate to be that person.
Is going to take the money?
I don't know, actually. I feel that Australia loves the romance so much. Australia can really get behind, a couple of lovers, but there's a part of me that really wants the bromance to come out on top a bit, because at this point in time, they've played the hardest game. They've had a target on their back since day one, and I feel like a person who's worthy of $250,000 should have had to play a hard game, and who should have had the toughest ride to get there. Yeah. So that's my mentality, but we're all friends. It's no hard feelings. It's a game.
Hey, we're right out of time, so nice quick answer from you. Are you loving the stardom? Are you loving being famous?
A bit. It's weird when I work at Bunnings because everyone's wanting my photo and autographs, and I'm just trying to scan their plants. It's a bit weird.
Larry gets it all the time. I think you get used to it, hey?
When I'm scanning my plants. Yeah.
Famous.
Hey, lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you guys. Thanks for having me.
Julie had fun. We enjoyed having you in the house. Find out which housemates will be the last 3 standing when Big Brother continues 7:30 ahead of tomorrow's live grand Do we call it finale? Is it that big that it's a finale?
A
Or
grand
it's a
final sounds pretty big, though. don't you
finale
think?
just
Like
sounds
a
French.
footy
It sounds
grand final.
important. Finale. We're going with finale.
We'll go with that. Grande finale.
Finale.
That's my